Tout le monde, désolé pour la petite interruption, donc du coup on va continuer à partir d'ici. Je viens de refaire les dialogues et du coup le Dr Brown me dit d'analyser le décor pour voir si on peut se rappeler de quelque chose pour notre mémoire, il a dit. Ah ouais, il est super mal optimisé pour PS4 Trofax ce jeu.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
En même temps, il y a beaucoup de jeux qui sont mal optimisés sur PS4.
Yeah,
Quand tu regardes PD2 par exemple.
You harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Ok. Le ticket de cinéma.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. The memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My dolly wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. For my successful demonstration
putain, Doc, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait de toi, quoi. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait de toi, plutôt. C'est encore à cause d'une meuf, putain, c'est pas possible.
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full.
L'aquarium.
Hey,
c'est avec ça qu'il m'a aidé.
Fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Stop trying to confuse me!
Ah, je touche la vérité,
My
là,
whole life
hein.
has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear.
On voit
August
avec
25th,
avec lui.
1931, the day I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of
My
life.
scientific
Take a look.
muse.
What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
Eh ouais, et moi je suis derrière, et toi t'es sur la photo.
What do you see?
Non, c'est encore bugué. Mais non! Mais non, le jeu, arrête de me faire ça. Ah, c'est bon, putain, heureusement. Attends, je vais faire une save, c'est bon, il m'a fait flipper là. Ça, il est optimisé avec les pieds ce jeu. Il finit à la piste, c'est incroyable. Voilà, Marty et Doc.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how?
Parce que c'est la vérité. Eh oui, Michael Corleone, c'est moi.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Ça, c'est Retour vers le
Very
futur,
happy.
mon
You've
gars.
got two great sons.
Sons.
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Ah ouais, on est sauvés, Trofax.
Not even remotely. And your invention, jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to, anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace.
Vas-y, pas tous, c'est trop
Nobody
fax.
worries. Nobody complains.
Courage
Because
un
they're
peu, frère.
afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Hedna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Round to you, Sonny.
Doc,
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
Ah ouais, là, il s'est vénère d'un coup, là, dès que j'ai critiqué sa ville.
We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back. With proof.
Ok. Donc elle va tenter de me casser les couilles. Et on doit ramener des preuves pour lui montrer que sa ville c'est de la chiasse. Ok, c'est pour ça qu'on retourne voir le daron.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Ah là, c'est Edna qui a envoyé quelqu'un le niquer.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing.
Ah ouais,
Someone whacked you.
Whacked me?
C'est une commère, hein, Xavier.
We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.